I'm going to recite the prayer. Good morning and welcome to Italian Witchcraft.
This could be a class at like fucking Hogwarts.
Me, with the name Bianca Bello, you could obviously assume I am a very Italian girl from New York City, baby. I don't really remember my grandparents or anybody in my family performing witchcraft. They were very religious and they did certain things that can be considered witchcraft, if that makes sense. Cooking is witchcraft. So many different things that we could like pretend and go on tangents about that make witchery seem more normal to people that think it's the devil's work. So these spells and these things that we are going to be doing and digesting in this video do not come from my family lineage. Let's dive into this article I found and see what kind of spells we can conjure up that relate to kitchen witchcraft and Italian witchery. So we are going to be following an article from Bon Appetit called Kitchen Witchery and Simple Spells from My Italian Grandmothers. Italians believe that you can catch malocchio, aka the evil eye, from anyone, anytime, anywhere. All it takes is a glance or an innocuous compliment. Oh my god, your hair is so shiny. To bestow bad vibes onto your person. We have an entire video, 2 videos actually, on the evil eye and how to see if it has been casted upon you, how to sort of banish it from yourself. So you can click up here somewhere in the cards for that video. There's a lot of different ways to go about banishing it. All cultures do things differently. Italians, as far as I'm concerned, use water and oil. The girl that I followed on TikTok for the last evil eye spell, she actually just put out the malocchio spell that I was talking about, a bowl of water with oil to see if the evil eye has been casted upon you. People say that you should not do this on the regular basis unless the first time you did this was on Christmas Eve with somebody who's done it before that's taught you this. Don't know if TikTok sometimes blows things out of proportion and just wants to like tell people what they should and shouldn't do because that's the way that they learned. Unsure. And I tried to look it up and I tried to figure it out, but there is a lot of mixed reviews on whether or not you should be trying to figure out malocchio on a regular day, and I can't quite seem to find anything about it except for the TikTok comments. She's Italian and she's also Hispanic, I believe. It's very cool to watch her have her 2 cultures kind of have different takes on different superstitions and things, and I think she's really awesome. So to be honest with you, I'm going to be again following her method regardless of if it's Christmas Eve or not. If I'm going in with no bad intentions and I just want to see some sort of like nice result, it's water and oil. I cook with it all the time. I'm an Italian girl that literally just cooks Italian food constantly. It's like the only thing in my diet. Actually, it's the only thing I know how to cook.
I think it's fine.
So the very first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get your bowl or your glass full of water. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to set your intention, because like I always say, setting your intention is extremely important.
I have my bowl of water. I did read online. She uses a clear bowl, like just a Tupperware, but I read online that you use a white bowl, and I could understand why you would use a white bowl because it's for purity and cleanliness and just clarity. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use a white bowl. This is filled with water. I'm going to recite the prayer slash chant slash spoken word, whatever you want to call it. If you're uncomfortable calling it a prayer, so be it. But in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, please reveal to me if I am being evil-eyed or not with the tools I have in front of me in this moment.
Now, once you've set your intention, you're going to grab your olive oil. You're either going to be putting your oil into a spoon or you're going to be touching it with your finger, because what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be putting these drops into the glass.
I just have a little bit, a cap full of oil. I'm not going to use all of it. Right before you do this and you're dropping into the water, You are going to be picturing the person who you think might have an evil eye casted upon them. So obviously that is myself, so I'm just thinking of myself. 3 to 7 drops is most commonly put as told by her. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I did 7. So I know it may be a little bit hard to see because of glare and light, and I don't really want to move this around to like mess up the process of what's happening. But in her video, hers completely clumped together. They clumped together and formed one giant circle. Now mine, this is very, very interesting. The 3s, it literally went 3 and 3, and which is nuts. So in my head, I don't know. This is just what I'm thinking. I actually do not think that I have evil eye casted upon me. I think people have been trying to cast evil eye upon me, and it did not work. It was not successful because they kiss, but they never, you see that? You see that? They are together. They're like almost holding hands, but they never kiss to form one bubble. It's 3 bubbles. So I just find that that was quite unsuccessful in whomever was trying. Maybe it's a clump of people trying, maybe it's strangers, maybe who knows? Nobody knows. I'm unsure. And the same thing went for these 3. So they went together as a 3, which to me is really cool and really nice because 3 are angel numbers, and it almost seems like if somebody is, this is going to sound so nuts, you guys are probably going to think I'm absolutely insane, but if 3 is angel numbers, my angels above have been warding it off because it's 3 and 3, and then the other one's right in the middle. And the way that they're sitting and the way that they are together, it's literally 3, 3, 3, or 3, 1, 3. You know what I mean? Because they're 3 separate entities. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think that I need to do the scissor cutting because although they clumped together, they did not kiss. My oil and water spell that I just did right now is totally different from hers. So I do not think that I have to go ahead and continue with the scissors on top of this, but I am going to go ahead and flush this down the toilet. I'm not going to look at it while doing so. That's how I'm going to be disposing of this. Possibly we are all familiar with this, but pepperoncini, which is if you've ever seen Italians or your local Guido at the bar wearing a pepper on a necklace or a charm, a red pepper, it has like a little stem at the end. That's to ward away the devil. We grew up doing that. That's just something that we always did. Sometimes the peppers come in gold because people wear just gold jewelry with the pepper on it to ward it off. They hang it in their car. I know my uncle has like a huge one in his car, and it's just so funny and so obvious. How much more Italian can you get when you have the devil's pepper hanging? Basically, the pepper acts as a guardian or a talisman to ward off negativity. And of course you can eat it, aka crushed red pepper. I put it in everything. Grew up eating food like that. Always had hot peppers on deck. Next kitchen witchery is none other than garlic. Known all over the world for guarding off vampires. Garlic, like pepperoncini, is also used for protection from evil spirits, curses, and the common cold. I think that these are very good for the beginner witch because they're not spells that you need to start lighting fires with. You don't need a cauldron, you don't need anything crazy. It's just the thought that this can be something more than what it is, and I think that's really cool. Please let me know if there's any other spellcasting videos you want me to try out, any spells you saw on Pinterest or TikTok or anywhere. And without any further ado, if you really did like this video, it would mean the world to me if you gave it a like and if you subscribe to my channel. And with that, I will see you guys tomorrow in my next Vlogoween video. Bye!